I can't stand liars. But what's worse is they can't stand liars who have a platform and then they use it to spread their lies. And when the lies catch up to them, they cry that they are just victims, victimhood. That's what Vickie Arbiter continues to do to this day. But listen, the one thing that I wanted to focus on is on something that someone, said. Weaponized white womanhood. Vickie Arbiter attacks Meghan Markle, then cries that she's the victim. Vickie Arbiter lies on camera, but now says that she is the victim of an angry black woman. That's what she's saying. And she blames the Sussex squad, the squad, because she lost her CNN gig. Now, Victoria Arbiter is a nepotism hire. Her father used to work for the Queen, and she writes articles for several British tabloids. Now, days before the Oprah interview ran on TV, 2 British pranksters convinced Vickie, her dad, and 2 other royal experts to comment on the interview. Mind you, the 4 so-called experts did not watch the interview, members of the squad, but they went on camera and pretended like they had already watched the interview and gave a running commentary after they had received their money, their dollars. That's what they were interested in. In other words, members of the squad, they lied on camera. Yes, Vickie Arbiter and her father lied on camera. Vickie Arbiter's father is called Dickie Arbiter, the same person who said that Harry and Meghan's relationship is only but just a fling, members of the squad. And these same individuals went on record, on camera, before the Oprah interview even aired, and then lied on camera. Now, her dad at one point claimed Meghan talked about a donkey sanctuary. Meghan was running at her mansion and, of course, never talked about or even mentioned her donkey sanctuary in the interview. The video of Vickie and her dad lying on camera went viral. And that is when Vickie realized she was pranked. But remember, the pranksters did not make Vickie Arbiter lie on camera. She lied because she wanted to lie. She would have said, listen, I'm sorry, but I cannot comment on an interview because I have not watched the interview just yet. That's all she had to say, but that's not what she said. Instead, Vickie pretended to have watched it and proceeded to attack Meghan for an interview that she had not even watched at the time. But even though Vickie lied on camera, she, her dad, nor the other 2 role experts on the panel faced any form of significant consequences whatsoever for their actions. Yes, Vickie lost her CNN gig, but she continues to write for other media outlets, tabloid media outlets, even though she was proved to be nothing but a liar, just like Camilla Tominey is a liar. Vickie continues to give expert commentary on Meghan on several British media. She even writes articles about Meghan on several British tabloid media platforms, members of the squad. And now, 2 years later, Vickie realized she can weaponize her white womanhood and flip the script and present herself to be as, I'm a victim of the pranksters, I'm a victim of the Sussex squad. Nobody forced her to lie. She could have said, as I've said, she could have said this, I have not watched the interview, but listen, I have no comments to make about an interview that I had not watched. But she wanted to earn a living from what she does best. And what does Vickie Arbiter and even her father, Dickie Arbiter, who called Harry and Meghan's relationship nothing but a fling, what do they do for a living? They lie for a living. Actions have consequences. And right now, they don't like the consequence part of their actions, members of the squad. And now she's presenting herself as a victim of the Sussex squad. And the British media is helping her with presenting herself as a victim. Because the UK media, what they normally do is that they lie. They lie and they spread hate for profit. And mind you, Vickie is the one who lied about a black woman. Vickie is the one who attacked Meghan. But Vickie is now being hoisted up as the real victim by the UK tabloid media. She even has a commentary going on with Camilla Tominey is a liar right now today to present herself as the victim of the Sussex squad. Now, I'll talk about that in our next podcast. But for now, let me finish this, what I'm saying right now. The British media is running stories, painting Vickie as the real victim of the Sussex squad, our community. Yes, the British media has found a way to rope in the Sussex squad in this story. An online community, a global community that joined hands from different corners of the world when we all saw the abuse, the vitriol spewed by Meghan, the lies being told against Meghan by liars like Vickie Arbiter and also Camilla Tominey is a liar and the rest of the UK tabloid media. We joined hands to fight those lies from these liars because that's exactly who they are. And if Vickie Arbiter could see this video that I'm making right now, know this, and I hope that she hears this. Vickie Arbiter, you are a liar. You are no one's victim. You are nobody's victim, Vickie. You are nobody's victim. You are not a victim. You are a liar who got caught, and you don't have to face any consequences of your actions. Members of the squad. For British media, the Sussex squad, our community, this Sussex squad is a code word for black women. They are dog whistling to their audience that a group of angry black women is bullying the delicate, weak white woman called Vickie Arbiter to the point that she lost her CNN gig. Not that because she was lying about an interview that she hadn't even aired, because Vickie Arbiter did lie, and that's a fact. She just upset that she got caught. And the UK media is right now trying to help her out, members of the squad, by painting us as the bullies, us members of the squad. We are not bullies. We simply call out the lies of the UK tabloid media and the likes of these individuals like Vickie Arbiter, who are nothing but liars, who want to lie about Meghan and get away with it. Not on our watch. Not on our watch, Vickie. Not on our watch. You are no one's victim. Now, remember, the people who pranked Vickie were two white British guys. The people who fired her from a CNN gig were white people. Us, members of the squad, we have nothing to do with what happened to her. But the British media understands how racist their readers are. In fact, when the story of Vickie, the victim, first ran on Telegraph, the headline did not mention the Sussex squad. But Telegraph realized they were not giving the readers enough dog whistle racism and changed the headline and then mentioned us, members of the squad, us, this Sussex squad in the headline, because they wanted our attention, because they were trying to dog whistle to their racist readers, members of the squad. That's what they were doing. Before and after, you remember, racism sells. That's a picture of the article that the UK media published before and after, members of the squad. The first one read, Royal expert threatens to sue pranksters who tricked her into commenting on Harry and Meghan's Oprah interview. That is the Sussex's Oprah interview. And then the next article read, Cruel hoax and Sussex squad ruined my life, says royal expert Vickie Arbiter, Victoria Arbiter. In fact, almost every British media reporting on Vickie's victimhood mentions the Sussex squad, our community. The whole thing is just watching whiteness work. A white woman willingly went on camera and lied about a black woman. But now that same white woman is being painted as the real victim. Watch whiteness work. The one good thing that came out of the whole angry black woman beating up on the delicate white woman saga is that British road reporters admitting that lying is an important part of their job. Members of the squad. And even they're trying to fight to keep their lies so that they can earn money from their lies. And someone even said that the Daily Mail, for instance, has perfected the art of running stories that are not true. It has perfected it. And they will do everything in their power to continue keeping up with their lies, the Daily Mail. And we will continue holding all of them to account. And someone working for a British tabloid called Josh Rom even posted this on Twitter. Everything a Victoria Arbiter says is true and absolutely correct. Interviews with experts before major road events are not uncommon and indeed a recognized industry practice, especially for context in documentaries, which was what she thought she was doing. And someone else, Ted Eden said that cruel hawks and members of the squad, that is the Sussex squad, ruined my life. Interesting article by Victoria Arbiter via The Telegraph, a UK tabloid. Now, members of the squad, these individuals are now showing us the fact that they lie for a living. They're happy to say, we lie for a living. They just don't want the consequences of their lies. And we are not going to let them lie about Meghan because that's what they've done for all these years and gotten away with it until this community joined hands to fight their lies. They're not going to get away with it. Mark my words, they won't get away with it. And if Vickie Arbiter Victoria Arbiter thinks that she can just paint herself as a victim, it won't work. It won't work. They will stop lying about Meghan one way or the other. We'll hold them to account for their actions. Now, we knew that royal reporters lie all the time. Remember, Camilla Timon is a liar, and that lie that Meghan made Kate cry printed in several British papers. Remember, many royal reporters claiming Harry and Meghan were going to attend the Grammys. Remember when royal reporters claimed their sources had told them Harry and Meghan would not attend the Jubilee. But it is good to hear it directly come from their own lips that lying is a part of their job. And let every single person see exactly who the tabloid media is, all these so-called carnival or so-called experts are, that constantly love to lie. And then when they are caught, when they face remote consequences for their lies, they jump to, I'm just a white woman victim. I'm just a victim of the Sussex squad. You're not victims. You are not victims, Vickie. You're not victim. Your father, Vickie Arbiter, is not a victim. She lied about Meghan. He lied about Meghan. And so did you. In an interview that neither of you had even watched, but because you wanted the dollars, the money, because that's what you're used to doing. Lying for a living. And I'll talk about Camilla Timon as a liar in our next episode. Also, who's giving Victoria Arbiter a platform to lie again, to paint herself as a victim. Enough is enough. Enough is enough. Now, someone said this, called Joe said this. She has never been held accountable for her lies until now. We will continue to call out the British media when they lie about Harry and Meghan unapologetically. Whenever they lie, we'll hold them to account. And that's why they hate us. We are an online community that is very, very much from diverse backgrounds and different countries. We hold them to account. They want their lies, the narrative, the UK media rights, they want to paint their lies as truth. We won't let them. And that's why they are intimidated by us, members of the Sussex squad community. That's why they're intimidated. And let's keep up the good work of holding them to account. And someone called Daisy said this: wait until they find out how diverse we are. They cannot fathom that people other than black people would support a biracial woman. That's how racist and out of touch they are. And indeed, members of the squad, indeed, they don't believe that any single person other than black people, mixed race people, will only support Harry and Meghan. But we are from different countries, from France. I've seen, commentators from France, we have from Africa, we have from Europe. We have from every single place, every single corner of this world. We are here to support Harry and Meghan and fight against the lies of the UK tabloid media. They will not lie in peace. They will not be racist towards Meghan in peace, members of the squad. I think today we'll be focusing on this thread because this is what they're talking about right now. This is the main focus of today and has been going on for a couple of days now. And it's still going on. And in my next podcast, I'll talk about Vickie Arbiter is a liar and Camille Zomene is a liar as well, who are right now trying to lie their way out from facing the actions of their consequences and right now trying to paint themselves as victims of the Sussex squad. We won't allow it. We won't allow it, members of the squad. We won't allow it. We won't allow it. Did they think about Meghan? Did they think about Meghan when she was pregnant and suicidal? Did they think about her? Did they show her any sympathy, any form of mercy? When Meghan, confessed that she was suffering from suicidal thoughts because of the UK media bullying. Instead, what did they do? They piled up the abuse. They piled up the abuse even after the Oprah interview. They piled it up against Meghan. We won't let them get away with it. We will hold them to account whether they like it or not. They will face the consequences. They want to lie and keep lying. We are not going to let that happen. You won't lie and get away with it. Actions have consequences. Your lies, Vickie Arbiter. Your lies, Vickie Arbiter, like father, like daughter. Your lies, you won't get away with your lies. They won't. And I've always said this. The UK media knows hate. They don't know how to tell the truth. They don't know absolutely anything about telling the truth. They prefer to spread hate for profit, to lie for profit. And right now, when they face the consequences of their lies, they paint themselves as victims. These individuals, make no mistake about one thing, like Vickie Arbiter and Vickie Arbiter, they don't see Meghan as a human being. Victoria's father, Vickie Arbiter, said that Harry and Meghan's relationship was nothing but just a fling. It will fade. That's what he said. Do you see exactly what Harry and Meghan were up against? Vickie Arbiter is also the same person who said this about Prince William allowing Jason North to issue a statement against Meghan in court, that Prince William would have given the approval to Jason North to issue a statement against Meghan in court. That's what Vickie Arbiter said about Prince William. Members of the squad, they're revealing themselves. They're revealing themselves and they're showing us exactly who they are. They're liars, and who are they lying on behalf of? Vickie Arbiter just told us. Prince William. By using the example of William allowing Jason North and giving approval, Jason North to issue a statement against Meghan in court, so that Meghan will lose a court case against their favorite tabloid, Daily Fail. Members of the squad. Do you see what Prince Harry and Meghan were up against? Do you see what Harry and Meghan were up against? Do you see what they're still up against? The lies of these UK media liars like Vickie Arbiter and Vickie Arbiter. For long, they have hoped their bullying of Meghan will lead to a breakdown in the relationship between Prince Harry and Meghan. They've hoped that. They've tried to destroy their relationship. They've tried that so many times and so hard, and time again, they have always failed. Vickie Arbiter is no victim. She is a bully and she is a liar. These individuals have taken part in the bullying of a pregnant woman for a long time. They don't see her as a human being. They have dehumanized Meghan. I think Meghan used the perfect word to describe how UK tabloids operate. They are dehumanizing practices. They are dehumanizing practices. They see Meghan as their commodity. They can lie about so many times and not as a human being. And when they face consequences for their lies, actions have consequences. When they face consequences for their lies, what do they say? I'm the white woman victim. They cry woman tears. They paint to their readers that us, members of the squad, our community, they're saying that we're just simply only composed of black women or black individuals, just that. No, that's a lie. We are black, we are brown, we are mixed race, we are white. We even have members who are white in this community. And we are proud to have them. Members of the squad, we are proud to have them in this community. We have white members in this community, black, brown, and they're trying to preach to their readers that, hey, look, black people are coming after me. And that's why I lost my gig, my job, because I was lying so much about Meghan. And now there was pushback for my actions, for my lies. Like what Vickie Arbiter is currently doing, painting herself as a victim. We won't let that slide. We will not let that slide, members of the squad. We won't let that slide. What do you think about all this? I'll be talking about, Camille is a liar interview with Vickie Arbiter is a liar in our next podcast. They're lying again, and they're lying and targeting us, members of the squad. I'll be talking about that in our next podcast. With that and so much more, stay tuned to our next video. And don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button for daily and consistent content, keyword daily and consistent. And stay tuned to our next video. I love you, family, always and forever. Hello, members of Zesco Family TV. First of all, I want to say thank you for all your support that you give us to our channel. We don't take it for granted that you support this channel. I want to say thank you from the bottom of our hearts for lending out your support and fighting against injustices, supporting Prince Harry and Meghan, showing them love. Love will always triumph over evil, and for that I say thank you. Good will always prevail over bad. Thank you so much for all your support. Thank you so much for joining this community, this amazing community of Zesco Family TV. I love you so much, family, from the bottom of my heart, and I wish you all the best. May you have a great day, and I hope that you enjoyed this video and learned a lot of things. With that and so much more, stay tuned to our next video. Leave a comment below, like and subscribe. Love you, family, always and forever. Sayonara.